What's up, guys? My name's Section from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 21? No, 20. Break. So last episode, how do I explain it? So basically, Zeke was almost about to die. So he screamed to turn all of the Eldians who ingested his spinal fluid to turn into Titans, including Falco. I don't know why I keep on saying Hawks. Gosh dang, my hero. In which he did. Falco turns into a Titan, but Galliard, yes, names. He offers himself up to Falco. So Galliard's gone, and Falco is going to become the next Jaw Titan, which, okay, cool. I mean, he's going to be back to human form, but he only has 13 years to live. And unfortunately, Reina, who was going to give himself up to Falco, is still alive, even though he wants to die so badly. Anyways, while all that was going on, Aaron's running towards Zeke so they can touch, so Aaron can start the rumbling, but his head gets shot off by Gabi. Who was expecting that? But luckily, his head landed into Zeke's hands, so both of them got transported into the alternate dimension, I guess, where Zeke is now taken over, and now Aaron is a prisoner. So Zeke, instead of just doing the whole let's make sure that all the aliens don't have kids, he wants to try to convince Aaron first on the plan, which, okay, I mean, I think it's a fault on Zeke's end, but I mean, brotherly love, I guess. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure to put the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ooh, Assassin's Creed? When Aaron's born?
This must be one of our dad's memories.
He looked every bit as innocent as you did. Happy, too.
Why are you showing me
Aaron
this?
looks so cool.
So you'll understand who he was. He sacrificed his children on the altar of nationalism. You built a new life somewhere so far from your old one that you could leave your mistakes behind.
Yeah.
No one blames you here. Not for what you did to your first family.
Ah, the mom looks so innocent. And Aaron has to sit back and watch all this.
Next.
Just every so often. Every couple
Look
years.
at this, Aaron. That's the real Grisha Yeager. He used his job as a doctor to get close to powerful people within the walls.
I understand now. You've undone his brainwashing.
No.
I should have just not been born.
That's not convincing. That's not convincing me.
We have all the time in the world.
True.
No need to rush.
Oh, poor guy. Diving into secrets. Is it Kenny?
Yeah.
I can't actually yell in here. This is a house.
Here already?
That doesn't make sense.
Why?
Grisha stole the founder when the walls fell, and that won't happen for a number of years. Why did he wait so long?
Oh, are you gonna see him being a human being for once? You saw him hesitate. Oh my gosh. How do you feel, Zeke? Yeah. Yeah, it's a completely different person.
I see. He delayed his mission for the sake of his son. Would have been nice if he could have done that for me.
Yeah.
Good for you, though. I guess losing his first family taught him to care.
I'm sorry. Please, Zeke, forgive me.
Ooh.
It's you.
What? Oh yeah, the memories. The memories. The connection. Oh gosh.
Zeke, is that actually you?
There's no way you can actually see him, right?
Don't be stupid. Even if Zeke could get here, he wouldn't be old and bearded.
Next. We're finished here. Right?
I don't know. Love this episode. Love this episode. I love this show. Goodness gracious. I will say the first 1 or 2 episodes of this season, I was very hesitant on how I would feel about this show because of how different it was from the rest of the show, you know. But by far, this season has been my favorite.
At this point, you're 9 years old.
This is right,
Truly cared
right
for
before,
you.
I
He
think.
let you grow up normally.
We've been wandering through years of his memories for nothing.
I don't know. I feel
But
like
if
it's been
that's
for something.
Then what could have driven you to betray me? Aaron, why not bring an end to centuries of war?
Interesting questions.
Because since the day I was born, this is who I've been.
Ooh.
When you learned you had a brother, you thought he'd be the same as you. It wasn't because of anything Dad did. I came into this world ready for a fight. Here's what you've shown me, Zeke. You resent your dad because he cared more about restoring Eldia than raising his son. You've shown me a pathetic man, still haunted by the ghost of his father.
Why are you saying this? Like, you can't do anything about the power anymore.
Right, Aaron?
It's warm.
Please understand. The power of the Founder is completely under my control. That said, I won't move on if it means abandoning you.
Why, though?
I'm going to do for you what Mr. Sava did for me.
But you're risking the whole plan to do that. Oh, the key. How important it's been these past 3 seasons. You see him?
Hey, we're home.
Oh, please, Zeke. I want you to understand what exactly they went through in the first episode.
Hey, where are you off to, Dad? A patient?
Yes, some folks in the interior.
So, Aaron's thinking about joining the Scouts.
Way to keep a secret, mouth!
Get that ridiculous thought out of your head this instant, young man.
Dang, he wanted to be the Scouts even before?
Behave yourself, and I'll let you in on what I've been doing down in the cellar. Agree?
Yes, sir, you got it! Have a good trip!
Oh, I don't want to relive this episode. Hey, what was it, Maria?
Please listen! I beg you! Kill the Titans attacking Wal Maria before my wife and children and thousands of others are all eaten alive!
And the eyes changed.
The day of judgment has finally come. Eldia's sins are what brought this terror, so to save the world and put it to rest, we Eldians must embrace death.
I'd say she about summed up my argument for me. I recall you saying that what he did was a mistake. Was that a lie, too?
I live in the Shiganshina district with my family.
If we can just live out our lives in ignorance, and then accept the world's rage when it comes, then no one will have to die.
Gosh, Aaron looks so
except us
mad.
Eldians.
I find it weird that Aaron has both their memories, the Founders and Grisha's.
Each of the 9 is unique, distinguished by a certain trait. For ages, we who've inherited the Attack Titan have bucked the authority of any who sought to control us. Yes, this
Aaron,
must
what are you
be the
doing?
moment our memories have been leading us toward for generations. The power of the Attack Titan offers us brief glimpses into the lives of those yet to inherit it, meaning it allows us to witness events in the future.
What? They got foresight?
I'm going to eat the Founding Titan and bring an end to the royal bloodline right now!
Huh?
I can't do it.
What?
I'm a doctor. My job is to save lives.
No, this can't be. Grisha did steal the power of the Founder. He slaughtered the whole royal family.
On your feet, Dad. You're not done yet. You have your own reasons for coming. Think of your slaughtered comrades, of Kruger, of Dinah.
Aaron was the reason why he went along with the plan? What kind of circle of life is this?
After all, this whole ugly story started with you.
All right, Zeke. Time for you to pull him back in to Ymir's world. It's caused too much trouble.
I slaughtered the whole Rice family! All but the father! Is that enough for you? Did you get what you wanted?
Oh my gosh.
You're here watching me now, right, Zeke?
How do you know that?
From here on out, nothing is going to go the way you'd hoped. Eren will get everything he wants. What do you mean? Zeke! That's you, right, Zeke? You've gotten so big.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
You have to stop, Eren.
Oh gosh. Go in. Oh gosh. This is so fantastic. This is so fantastic. Here's the thing. They said the Attack on Titan, the Attack Titan, their main power, or is it the main power? I don't know. The one thing that differentiates them from the rest is that they have this sort of foresight. They are able to see into the future. Now, my question is, how long or how far into the future has Eren actually looked? Because we know how far Grisha has sort of looked by what he told Zeke at the very end of the episode. You know, he said like, hey, you got to stop Eren because Eren gets exactly what he wants and everything that he wants. And the thing on humanity is going to be far greater than what you think. So we know Grisha has kind of figured out what's happened that far. But as for Eren, how far has he looked into the future and when exactly did he do that? And why I say when, because like from the looks of what happened in the end of the last episode and this episode, it seemed like Eren was caught off guard. Right? Like the fact that Zeke was able to control Ymir and Eren getting trapped inside Ymir's kind of dimension, whatever it is. It seemed like Eren wasn't aware of that. So when it comes to seeing the future, at that time, did Eren actually see it? Was it later on in the episode, like when Grisha was talking to Freya? Was that when he realized it? Because his face kind of changed during that time. I don't know. It'd be crazy if, like, the beginning of this season, Eren kind of knew how it was being played out, so he just went along with it. But no, I don't know. This whole like seeing into the future thing, there's a lot of things that can come with it. How far in the future can he see? Does he see every single event leading to a certain endpoint, or does he just see the endpoint and doesn't see like the path to that point? Like a Raven Simone type thing. But yeah, so at the beginning of this episode, it seemed like I knew what was going to happen. Where I thought Zeke was going to go through Eren's memories and kind of persuade Eren to see Grisha as a horrible parent and try to get Eren onto his side, which was kind of what it was. Up until this moment, right? Up until this moment where Zeke finally sees some humanity in his father. And I was like, oh shoot, like maybe there's some experiences that Zeke will see that will lead Zeke to the path of maybe going with Eren, or maybe stopping this whole thing. But in the end, it didn't change his mind. But this was a nice kind of change in pace of what I thought this whole episode was going to be. And then the fact that Grisha somewhat sees Zeke. We don't know how he's able to see Zeke. And I find it very interesting that with both Eren and Zeke in the room, Grisha always notices Zeke. Even by the end of the episode, when Grisha was talking to Zeke saying like, hey, you gotta stop Eren, there was no point where it seemed like Grisha knew that Eren was there as well. I I like how Aaron's explanation as to like why exactly he didn't go with Zeke's plan was basically, yeah, I was born to fight. I'm a fighter. And that's basically it. There was nothing Grisha did with Eren that set Eren on this path. It was always Eren and his aggressiveness to fight, no matter what. And here's the thing, Zeke, I feel like you're losing this battle, right? Especially at the very end, right? But I think Zeke has kind of shot himself in the foot trying to convince Eren to go along with this plan, because at the very beginning or at the very end of the last episode, Zeke could have easily just boom, used the Founding Titan's powers and did what he wanted to do. But no, now he's taking time to go through Eren's past and try to convince Eren, which now leads to Eren convincing Grisha to take the Founder Titan. Like this speech that he gave, we saw it before when Eren was in the jail, so we knew the speech was coming, but we did not see that Grisha was going to give up. He wasn't going to fight the Founding Titans, but we see Eren right here, like ready to throw hands on people of the past. Like look at this face. This is not a face of, hey, let's just shake this out. And then my question is, if Zeke had control this whole time, when he saw this, like Eren trying to convince Grisha, why didn't he just pull both of them out of this whole looking into the past type deal? Like, crazy. This is so crazy. And when he was coming out, right, Grisha was acting like Eren forced him. Right? Well, what it seemed like Eren was convincing, very convincing, Grisha, and kind of pushed Grisha to do it. And now Grisha, weirdly, is, instead of what we originally thought, which was Grisha putting all this burden on Eren, it's the other way around, where Eren kind of made Grisha take the Fountain Titan so that Eren could eventually take it. Which is such a crazy concept. You know what? It's a good thing I've watched Steins Gate before watching this, because if I didn't, this would be probably the most confusing, like, back in time situation I've dealt with. But this moment's crazy, because it's just like, yeah, we understand Eren is kind of an anti-hero type. We don't know who to root for, because, you know, yeah, we want to root for Eren because he's sort of the protagonist, but then he also wants to lead 100,000 million human lives to ruin. So it's like, it's giving us a light Yagami treatment. But it's crazy how we're just like given this information that Grisha is basically saying like, hey, you gotta stop Eren, because I looked into the future and Eren gets everything that he wants. So hopefully out of these 999 situations, you can find one situation that leads to you winning. Just, like, look at this. This makes me so excited for the next episode. But anyways, that was my reaction to Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 20. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys don't really know anything more, put in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.